full brush. What I got? Is there a way to make it less yellow? I'm gonna try and color correct this. If I can't color correct it, you're just gonna have to deal with it. So you're probably thinking, Sel, what's going on? Why are you in the bathroom? Why are you bringing us into the bathroom? Oh, first of all, look at my nails. Do you see that? Do you see that? Well, this is the first time I've ever gotten my nails done. So like, it's great. I felt like I had this kind of emotional connection with my nail tech, to be honest with you, but it was all telepathic because we don't really take much of each other, but like, it's so relaxing having someone just paint your nails, you know? Maybe I'm just stopped the connection. I was thinking I'm gonna do my little skincare routine, which, don't get it twisted, do not do often. But I've been watching a lot of skincare videos to like de-stress, because skincare videos are so calm, and like for me, I don't really care that much about skincare, so it's like they're just kind of talking in this calm voice and like telling me things about like oleic acids and shit like that, but I don't really care about that much. But I was like, why not like actually just take care of my skin, like make it like a self-care thing? Why not? I'm forgetting my gua sha. Can't forget the gua sha, which I did steal off my sister, but you know what? If my sister was the younger sibling, I'm sure she would steal off me too, so I do what I gotta do, okay? So yeah, I was thinking, let me do my skincare as some like form of self-care, and I was like, why not like do a little skincare type video, but like talk? How unprofessional. Anyway, so I'm kind of in like the weird kind of phase in my life where I feel like everyone hates me. Not even hates me, just everyone's kind of tired of me, and I think it's like I just start to overanalyze people's text messages, and I'm like, you don't like me, do you? You don't like me, do you? But they actually do, so I just kind of gotta push through that. But anyway, I'm doing some skincare, some self-care. I did my hair, and it's only been a week, and it looks like it's been in my hair for like 4 months because I didn't do the rubber band method, and I don't actually know how to braid hair, so it's kind of the ghetto. Anyway, the point is, I'm trying to say that I thought we could do a video where we just talk about things, but also do our skincare, because that's really calming. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you any of the products I'm using because I would not recommend them. Because I just have them. Like, I can't really recommend them because I'm not going to be like, oh, this made my skin so clear. I was just kind of born without very acne prone skin. Like, I obviously do get spots and things, but my main issues isn't like big spots, it's like clogged pores, you know, and I don't even look after my skin that much, so this is mostly for decoration. But let's pretend that I do. Look at me being so confident. Look at me and my large forehead. Even with my large forehead, I can still steal your man, okay? Please no, please no, I'm joking, okay? Before anyone writes me like, bitch, you're literally a 2, bitch. First of all, I'm joking. Second of all, I didn't ask for a rating. So basically I'm testing a new product. So I wouldn't usually, but I have this soap here, and I know this is actually like a good soap for skin, but I don't know if I'm allergic to it, so I'm not gonna do that because obviously we want this to be a fair test, you know? How can I be studying biology and not be making things fair tests, you know? So we out here with the Sanex, you feel me? But first, before I get to the soap cleansing, I don't think you're actually supposed to use, but before I get to the soap cleansing, we're gonna do an oil cleanse, okay? Which is good for people who have dry skin. I think it's good for people with oily skin as well, but don't quote me on that, I don't know. I got this from Lush, and I still don't know if this is a soap or if this is an oil, okay? And it kind of has like a banana-y scent to it. I would like to know what I'm doing. If any of you are cringing out there, then this is actually a soap. You didn't see this, okay? Baby, I'm not even here. I'm a hallucination.
Baby, I'm not even here. I'm a hallucination.
But it works for me, okay? But at the same time, if it was an oil, wouldn't it be easier to rub between your fingers? Probably. But I just use it as an oil, okay? Because it's like oily enough if you add enough. Oh my goodness, it's definitely soap, isn't it? I don't know. I was given it by this like really friendly guy in Lush, and I don't remember what he said or what it was helpful for, but I think it's just for dry skin. But I'm going to use it to oil cleanse. So actually, regardless of whether I use it for an oil, today I'm using it as a cleanser. Okay, so you didn't even hear me say that I used it as an oil. Okay, like it's really whatever. Oh, and obviously if you're doing this, wash your hands. You know, I already had washed my hands. I am always prepared like that. Oh, I shouldn't ASMR, shouldn't I?
Lock off the thing. Lock off the thing, big man. Lock it off, lock it off.
We're gonna start oil cleansing, dude. So while we oil cleanse, let's talk, okay? I don't know if this is enough oil. How are you? How's your day been? What did you do today? That sounds great. What I did today? Well, I was like, you know what, let me go collect my new glasses because Specsavers was like, you know, your glasses are ready, like you can go and collect them, we've got you. Got there, they're like, your glasses are not ready. I was like, but it's okay because I hadn't intended to go outside simply to get my glasses, but like at the same time, like your girl needs her glasses. I went to town, I hung out with my friend, we walked along the River Mersey. I'll show some pictures. We had a really nice sunset. Most of the pictures I took on my film camera, so I can't show you them right yet because I haven't developed them. Yeah, so I walked along the Mersey, so cute. Then I got my nails done again. Damn, okay. That's the first time I've ever got my nails done and I feel very luxurious. I feel like a bad bitch. I feel expensive. I kept them short because, I mean, even if I wasn't, you know, a guitar pro, the novelty for me just like disappears after like a couple of days. With the acrylics, and my nails are weak already. My nails don't really have the stamina for the acrylics. The main thing I wanted to talk about was basically, you know, I'm a person who does YouTube and I'm also just a person, like a human being in general. And one of the things I wanted to talk about at some point was about not like comparing journeys basically, because I was having a whole thing of like, for example on YouTube, let's like use a YouTube example. People would be, you'll have people that have started off from the same point as me, but it'll be so like far ahead of the game, just in general, whether that's like in terms of views or subscribers or just like the quality of their videos. And I'm just like, mostly I can reel myself in, but there are times when I'm just like, they're like jealous, not the envy would come in and I'd be like, why am I not in the same position as they were when I saw stuff in the same way and I felt like I had like a similar level to their videos, but you know, I just wasn't, you know, having that success or whatever. And like, this is me trying it in the background as well, trying to like manifest growth for my channel or whatever, you know. And I was like, why is it not working? Like, why is there just no growth? Like, I feel like I'm stuck. Don't get it twisted, it's not like my channel's growing super fast right now, but like, it's just interesting how I could even have the audacity to compare myself to somebody completely different to me in a completely different situation to me, in just a whole different human being. A whole different human being. I feel like we do this as well with every like part of our lives, whether that's like, if in your career, in terms of like your job, you're like, why is this person way more ahead than me and I'm just here, stuck here? Or like, why does this person know what they want to do in life and I don't, type thing. I feel like humans, obviously, we're good at like relating to each other, but we also have a tendency to compare ourselves to other people that aren't even, like, we aren't even on the same path sometimes, but we will be comparing ourselves to other people, and that's what can get us down. And I feel like there's something where it's like, am I making this up, where it's like comparison is the thief of joy? And I genuinely think it's so true, because not me just not doing my skincare routine, why did I even come up with this concept? So I just find it interesting that like we would have the audacity to compare ourselves to people that were in completely different situations to us when like think about it, we aren't even on the same path. It's like being on a train track, okay? And you like all start off from the same, what's it called? The same, I don't know what they're called, just train station, let's say. And you have your little train tracks, but in some parts they start to divert and stuff like that, and you're like, but why is my train not going the same way that they're going? But it's like, you guys have different destinations, so why would you expect your journey to be the same? You know, even if your destination was identical, you too are not identical. So how would your journeys be the same? You know, and if you truly believe that this success is something that you will get, or if you truly believe that, like if it's just something that's meant for you, it will come to you. But I don't think that it's gonna come to you by, like, you know, when you look at people, other people all the time being so like jealous of them or wanting to be them, or being like, why don't I have that? Because already from that point, you're already in this whole like lack mindset. And it's like, if you're trying to get this success, or you're trying to get to a certain destination, you need to focus on your own path. You need to focus on your own like railroad. Because make it make sense that you'd be upset because someone else's track looks different to yours. Like, bro, why are you assuming you guys have the same destination? Do you know what I mean? I just feel like, I don't even know if any of this makes any sense, but I just feel like, at least for me, like, why was I ever comparing my journey to other people? Like, especially on YouTube. Like, I'd be like, wow, okay, so maybe my channel's just shit then, because legit, like, I work so hard on my videos and then would just get 0 views or whatever, or like way less than other people. But then it's like, you're not even entitled to those views, you know? And I feel like the main thing is to be grateful for what you have, but also to be happy for other people when they succeed. Like, I almost definitely was like, oh, she's just annoying. Like, why, how does she even get that? Like, when she's not even doing as well as I am, blah, 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 blah. I really toot my own horn, doing the most, yeah? But then it's like, you already telling yourself, oh, you clearly don't have it and you're never gonna get it. Because if you were gonna get it, you wouldn't be upset that someone else is being successful, because it's not like a zero-sum game. You can get and be successful without other people not being successful. Do you know what I mean? Someone else's success would take away from your success. That's something to think about. And so when I changed my perspective, I was like, actually, like, I am so much, like, actually grateful for the slower growth. Because first of all, I can have time to improve my videos and stuff. But also, the slower growth is longer lasting, if that makes sense. And also, if I can't be grateful for the people that I have now on my channel, how would I even be grateful for people if I were to be successful? How would I even be grateful for them, you know? And like, since we're talking about gratitude, there are some people that like consistently are on my channel and like gassing me up, or like just supporting me and like telling me what they think and stuff. And like, I see it and I've begun to like recognize people's names and things, and it feels so nice to have like people that genuinely, I don't know, I feel like people just, they are there and they want me to succeed, you know? Like, I get comments of people being like, oh, like, your videos are so good and like, I genuinely think you're gonna blow up one day. And I'm like, that's such a compliment. Obviously, whether I blow up, whether I don't, that's not really my problem, you know? It's whatever. But to know that there's people out there that are like rooting for me is really cool. There are people like Kamzi, Anjali, and Amara, and I also got a message from a girl called Wema, I want to say. I'm sorry if I pronounced your names wrong, okay? These people, they're like commenting on my videos consistently, and the message that I got from Wema was so sweet. And it's like, this is why I make the videos. It's not making the videos to be like, oh yeah, I have hella views, because at the end of the day, the views don't really mean anything if you don't have any meaningful like connections to them. Do you know what I mean? Like at some point, the numbers don't really mean anything. They just don't. And also, I just would never want to be a YouTuber that only does things for the views, okay? And I don't even mean like, oh, occasionally doing popular videos because that's what you do to grow your channel. But like, I basically came across this guy and he said that he had a YouTube channel, so I was like, okay, let me check out the guy's YouTube channel. And like, you know, like people that have thumbnails like this, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like, it's just the ghetto. It can never be me personally. Not to be shady, but like, are you genuinely interested in your content? Are you? Like, can you really say that you are? Because I don't feel like you are. You know, I just would prefer to make content that I would watch than stuff that gets views, because at the end of the day, all that shit fluctuates, and like eventually you won't really matter, okay? You will matter, but you won't really be remembered for that. But the things you will be remembered for are the ways that you impacted people and the way that, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that you need to have a deep channel. You're not even bringing any, like I'm getting a bit, I don't want to be shady, okay? Let me rinse my face. I don't even have my towel. Anyway, what was I saying? I mean, dislocate? What is wrong with me? Let me exfoliate. Oh, let's show that. My camera's literally gonna die. But let's pretend that I didn't spend the time getting distracted and only spent my time washing my face for an obscene amount of time. But my point is, take care of your skin and don't compare your journeys to other people, because at the end of the day, we are on completely different paths, okay? So it's not even comparable. It's not even like comparing apples to, what is it, like orange pears. It's like comparing an apple